Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Today I am going to talk about emergency preparedness. Emergency preparedness within the assisted living facility. So normally with my emergency preparedness book, I make the book red. I make the book red because that tells me or tells my staff that this is red stands for emergency. So when the fire marshal comes out to do their investigation or their survey or whatever the case may be, my staff knows that they need to get out the red book. So first things first, every year the fire marshal needs to come out and do a survey or do an inspection, I should say. And you will receive a form kind of like this, okay? This form says that you have to make your payment of $34, and then the fire marshal will come out and do an inspection of your house. They will check the smoke detectors and the fire extinguishers. So this is sent out to you yearly, okay? So you have to make sure you pay it when that does come. And then also what you need to do is you need to make sure that you are doing your fire drills. Your fire drills need to be done every quarter. And then also your semi-annual drills. So your semi-annual drills need to be done once a year. And your fire drills, like I said, need to be done every quarter. You need to make sure that you are keeping your fire drills and your semi-annual drills for 2 years. I normally keep them in my book here for a year, and then I take them out of the book. So every year I change it. So January 2020, that's the information that's in here right now. So the annual drill was done and the fire drill was done March 2nd. So my staff printed out their forms here and wrote it up. But then what I like to do is I like to make sure that everything is typed up and it's nice and neat. And then they will sign where they need to. So they'll print here and then they'll sign here, okay? And then what I'll do is I will put this in my emergency preparedness book, so then when the state comes out to do their survey, they will say, let me see a list of your, not a list, well, let me see your fire drills and let me see your semi-annual drills for the last year or last 2 years. So like I said, I only keep a year, and so if they need to see the prior year, I do have a separate binder where I keep older information in, but it's easily to grab for the surveyors to see. So what I'm going to do now is, like I said, I'm going to put these drills in this emergency preparedness book because that's what they are, emergency preparedness. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware that when you conduct a fire drill, when you conduct a semi-annual drill, you don't have to physically go outside. You can do a table talk, you can physically do an evacuation, but I normally like to make sure my staff does a table talk due to the weather. In the spring or in the summer when they need to do their drills, I advise them to make sure that they do the drills outside the facility, not do the table talk. Sometimes the drills do take a little bit longer because the residents, A, don't understand, or B, they just pretty much want to take their time and they know that there's not a fire. But you never know when a fire will take place, so you have to make sure that you kind of move them along. So like I said, this was done March 2nd. I just typed this information up and I will put this in my book. So like I said, when the surveyors do come out to do a survey for the year. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today was the fire drills and the semi-annual drills. What I'm going to do is maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the week, I'm going to touch on a topic that goes on in regards to running or owning your own assisted living facility. And I also want to remind you that I do have a seminar coming up March 29th at 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. That seminar is only $65. I also will be having a table talk and mixer, which is April 4th. And that is for current assisted living owners and delegating nurses only. Make sure you go to my website at www.theassistedlivingcoach.com and you can find out all that information. Again, like I said, maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the week, I am going to talk about 1 or 2 things in regards to things that go on in assisted living. Today I talked about emergency preparedness. I may talk about assessments. I may talk about incident reports. I may talk about discharging a client. So stay tuned and make sure that you go to my Instagram pages to see what I am talking about. And also make sure you go to my YouTube channel, which is theassistedlivingcoach.com. I have a lot of information on there, a lot of funny stuff, some sad stuff, and a lot of informational stuff. Take care. Talk to you later.